Hi, and welcome to this course on pricing your handicrafts and your DIY products. I'm Aditya Jhunjhunwala and I'm one of the co-founders of Let's Enterprise, which is India's first undergrad business program that runs without textbooks and lectures, but an entirely experiential and a practical business program. Now, along with being the co-founder of Let's Enterprise, I'm also a hobbyist. I love to make little projects out of 3D printed materials and out of resin, Jesmonite, and also little robotic projects. Now, one of the challenges that many of us hobbyists and crafters face is how much do I sell my creations for? What would be the right price? If this is a challenge that you face, then this is the right course that you've signed up for. Many artists don't realize that price is a critical part of your product as much as the material or as much as the skill that you put in. My mother is a ceramic artist, and I remember back in the day when my mother used to have exhibitions at famous galleries, she would put a price tag on each of her pieces, her ceramic art pieces. And later, just before the launch of the show, my father, who is a hardcore businessman, would go for a walk around the gallery. He would look at the price tags and he would add 10 after all the prices. So what she had priced for 700 rupees, he would make it 7,000, and that would give her a heart attack. But let me tell you, those products would sell. In fact, many times the products that were sold, the art pieces that were priced at the highest, they would sell the first. Therefore, please understand, price is a reflection of our value. Listen, I want you to understand that pricing should be taken at least as seriously as you take your craft. And many crafters and artists and hobbyists neglect this aspect, and then they suffer for it later. So take pricing at least as seriously as you take your craft. As a businessman, you have to understand that price is the one aspect of your business that only you must control. I remember when I was doing a ceramic tiles business, there came a time when we were struggling with profits, and just one change in the overall pricing of all our products led to the difference between being profit neutral, that means making no money, no loss, and going into good profits. Now, many hobbyists and crafters have this fear, if I price too high, my customers are going to go away. Or, if I price too less, then I'm going to be undervaluing myself and I don't feel good about my craft. So remember, pricing is as much about psychology and confidence as it is about formulas, calculation, and mathematics. And in this course, we are going to talk about both these aspects of pricing. As an artist, as a chef, as a musician, as a craftsperson, what is important is to understand what is valuable about what you are creating. What is special that you're bringing? Is it your years of experience? Is it some special materials that you are going to put into your craft? Is it some special techniques that you have innovated and developed? Is it just a unique perspective that you bring to the world? Start understanding what is that value that you bring into your products, and that is what is going to determine how you want to price. Remember, pricing is all about confidence. Okay, just to give you an example, all of us know about Apple iPhones, and Apple prices its products sometimes 50 to 100% more than what competition with equally good features price. But Apple, with great confidence, pitches their products as top end, as the most premium. And by the way, they outsell many of the competitors, and as a company, they are hugely profitable. So for crafters and artists, a great lesson is put confidence into your pricing. Now, sometimes we struggle with confidence, and here's a little exercise that I'd like you to do in less than a minute or so. Whatever is the product that you're making, whether it is resin, whether it is Jesmonite, whether it is bamboo craft, take a moment right now and think of all the steps from A to Z, right from the time you conceive a product till you collect the materials, till you make a design, and then you make some trials. Think of all the steps and actually write them down right now on a piece of paper, all the steps that go into making what you do. And writing this on a piece of paper makes a big difference, because when you look at the amount of effort that goes into producing what you produce, you will gain confidence. And confidence is where good pricing comes from. In this course, we are going to begin with product costing. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you using some formulas and using some very simple financial techniques how you can do the costing of your products. Now remember, costing is different from pricing, and then in this course we're going to move into pricing. A few different strategies of pricing. We're going to look at market-based pricing. We're going to look at how you can offer bulk discounts when someone wants to buy higher volumes of your product. We are going to also look at something called niche pricing. We are going to look at how you can add value to your products. There's going to be an entire chapter on how you can handle price objections, and finally I'm going to give you a powerful tool in the form of a spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet with formulas that you can just plug in some of your numbers and you can use that to calculate pricing, margins and profitability for the products that you make and you sell. So welcome, and let's get started.